Hi there everyone, and welcome to a Keighley Sidings update. Now, before I go any further, I'll just say that not much has happened to the actual layout, which seems to be the norm for Keighley Sidings, but there is some big changes that have happened around it that are supporting something else. So I'll get to that. So I'll start down actually on the layout. As you can see, the back scene is still non-existent or non-finished, but yes, I promise it will happen one day. Only other thing I've done is I've added a figure down here. I'm going to start populating the car park a little bit. It's a bit lifeless. The porter cabin is off. I'm just repainting that up and giving it a bit of a weather. And the other thing that's new to you all is this Network Rail Land Rover. Really nice model. Goes in well with a little network yard. Yeah, really like that. So that's about it for the layout. All those things I mentioned. Next thing to show you. Now I'll just trundle this out from the side. Just keep an eye out. I shouldn't be dragging this really, but I haven't got any power on. Class 60. New logo to the layout. It was an eBay find. Got it running pretty nice. It was brand new, never used. Someone had bought it for a layout, but never got around to unboxing it. It is the Lima version, it's not the Hornby version, but you know, brand new. It runs like a dream. It's really nice. Nameplate on there, Loch Nagar. All the detail bits are on there, horns, snow ploughs and everything. So yeah, it's really nice model. I always love Class 60s. And I particularly like them in the grey. There's these what I used to see when I was younger. They used to haul Tilcon wagons. So this, along with the 153 that's down there, they're the trains from the childhood. So yeah, nice Class 60. Right, now to the major changes. Now, I used to have a storage shelf above Keighley signs on the wall, which came down eventually. You know, it was only wood glued on there. So I've needed to build some sort of more storage. So I have done, but this time it's a bit more substantial. So I'll just show you. I have this now at this end of Keighley Sidings. So we've still got the tunnel effectively down there on the actual layout. And now we've got 2 storage shelves. Got everything there. I've got my coaches in there, the 33s in there, some Engage wagons, which we'll talk about in a minute. And up there I've got the 04s and Bill and Ben and the little Scrap 08 EWS 20 and my model plane. So yeah, that's that end. These are done proper. You know, proper wood nailed together. So yeah, that's that end. And then I've done the same down this end, a bit darker here. Got the controls there for Keighley Sidings, the old Hornby ones, but the same carry on. It's the wood, still creating the tunnel under there, and then I've got 2 shelves on top. Ignore this is just something from my childhood, sentimental. And more Engage things on there. Now the Engage items might have got you guessing to what I'm going to show you next. I do have a fair bit of Engage stock. That's not all of it on there. They're my vehicles. I've got a coach on there. I've got a very old Minitrix 27, and then a little Fleischmann German loco, which I've got with the Fleischmann set, hence the Fleischmann controller. But yeah, those, and together with these wagons down here, and in there in the tunnel there's a load more other little N-gauge wagons in there as well. Are all going to be part of my N-gauge layout. It's nothing big, it's just to satisfy my N-gauge needs. You know, I've got these wagons, it's a shame not to use them. So up here on this top shelf, you might say here, see here, there's a wooden support, and on this wooden upright there is another plank that has appeared above Keighley Sidings. Now it's about 5 foot long and about 6 inch wide, and this is going to be my N-gauge shelf layout. There is some plans on the board, and there is things already in progress. I'm already working on the back scene, but I'll show you that when it has its own updates. So yeah, it's going to be the third layout down here, and we've got CB, KS, and then we're going to have the N-gauge shelf, which doesn't have a name yet. If anyone wants to try and give it a name, go for it. So yeah, so I won't give too much away about the track or anything like that, but that's what's happening. So there is now going to be a third layout, and it's going to be an N-gauge shelf layout end to end, just so I can use my N-gauge items really. I've got a lot of nice Pico wagons, so it's a shame not to use them. So yeah, like I said, this will get its own updates. When it gets a name, I'll call it whatever its named are for updates. Other than that, it'll be the N shelf. So yeah, keep an eye out. I'm really excited about building it. I've got some stuff together. I'm hoping it's not going to take too long to build. Anyone who's watched all my videos will know that way back in one of my early ones, I take a look at an old N-gauge loop that I built. A lot of the nicer buildings on there are going to be salvaged and used on this. So yeah, keep an eye out. And that's about it, I think, for the Keighley Sidings update. A few weeks time, don't know if anyone else is going, but it's the Shunter Diesel Gala at Peak Rail. Obviously being the Shunter fan, need to go, so hopefully going to get myself there at the end of September. So I'm sure there'll be videos and photos uploaded from that. So that's about it, yeah. So watch out for the N-gauge shelf layouts. Maybe next time Keighley Sidings will get this back scene on. There is stuff happening on Common Barn as well, so watch out for Common Barn updates. And I am currently building a little project as well, so that might get its own thread, because I'm really looking forward to building this. Well, I won't give too much away, just have to wait and see if it gets its own videos. So yeah, so that's it. I'm going to stop waffling on now. So yeah, that's it for Keighley Sidings update. Watch out for the N-gauge shelf, and see you next time. Bye bye.